and I like minimize it, and there's just this stupid hot chick with fucking triple D, like triple G tits.
She had clothes on though.
Yeah, she was in like a hot bikini.
It wasn't that one that Gavin was showing.
Yeah, it was like, but my boss is literally just like, huh? I was like, oh shit! Like I almost, and I had to catch myself. I almost was like, I wasn't jacking off. Like I almost fucking said that. Anyways, dude, this is finally helping, man. I was so hungover. Now this is getting me back on track.
Oh man, see, that's where it starts, man. That's where that alcoholism starts. It's like, I just got to get back to homeostasis. You know?
Yeah.
It's like I'm not drunk. I'm just normal now. I just feel normal.
So Garrett and John, they had a Weishik. Weishik means company outing, and here
you actually know the name, man. This guy's culture.
Yeah, I studied Korean, guys. Good, you know, been here for 3 years. So Weishiks in Korea are a big deal. You got to go out with your coworkers, and you usually just get crazy wasted, crazy wasted.
Like that's from what I've seen. It's the polite thing to do.
Yeah,
like get wasted. It's hey, don't be an asshole.
Yeah, there's all kinds of like drinking etiquette in Korea that just boggle the mind, and the drinking culture in Korea just is so different from any other drinking culture that I'm used to, especially America's drinking culture. It's insane. Like in America,
that's a good point. Yeah,
in America, you want to keep your drinking and raging on the weekends like a secret. Like you don't want to post pictures of you like, you know, shotgunning a beer on your Facebook because then like, oh, companies might, you know, Google me and see a picture of me
shotgun a beer with the boss.
Right. So it's,
right. Or
they're saying like if you want to be professional, like you need to delete all the party pictures and of you on the internet.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? Dude, in Korea when I first came here, my boss was like, "Oh, Gavin teacher," and she really did talk like this. I'm not trying to be racist. she really did. She spoke very little English, and so she spoke like this. She's like, "Gavin teacher, Jessica, come." Picture, and she's showing me pictures, and she's just like on Jessica's Facebook. I'm like, that's not cool. You're just like going through this girl's Facebook.
Well, Jessica is a coworker.
She's a coworker that's coming to Korea. Like, is she like I arrived?
So this is another foreigner.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
So I arrived, and like I was staying at my boss's house, and my boss was like trying to get me excited about my other coworker who's going to be coming. Because me and my boss met her at the airport. And she was like, here is it actually wasn't Jessica, it was Stephanie. It's like, Stephanie. And she's just like scrolling through her Facebook photos. I'm like, man, this is like sketch.
This is like you're a director at this school?
Yeah, this is my boss. And she's just like going through their Facebook. I'm thinking like, damn, like I wouldn't want my boss going through my Facebook. What if she sees me like drinking? And then sure enough, she like goes to a picture of Stephanie like with a beer. And I was like, oh shit. And then
like, how's she going to react?
Yeah, and then my boss is like, Gavin, look, Bio. And I was like, yeah. She's like, that's good. Yeah. She's like, that's good. Yeah. I was like, whoa. Boss says it's good to drink beer. She's like, yeah, beer. I was like,
he's like, you drink?
Yeah, I like beer. She's like, and like she smiles. She's like, yeah.
She's like,
yeah. She got all happy.
She got that South Park grin.
She's like, yeah, like Stephanie likes beer. Gavin teacher likes beer. And then, dude, I remember like on our company outing. We went to like a resort, and I remember I got so drunk the night before that I just like slept through my alarm, and then I called my boss. I was like, hey, sorry, I slept through my alarm. I missed the bus to the resort. Can I just take a train there and I'll meet you guys there? And she was like, okay, no problem. And I go to the resort, and then I wait for them to come back from a hike, and then she's like, Gavin, where were you? I was like, oh, I just slept through my alarm. She's like, did you drink? And I was like, no, I just slept through my alarm. She's like, I think you drink.
Good deal.
Yeah, she was like smiling about it.
Yeah.
And then one Saturday we had to work, like on a Saturday, and it was the first time I was like, what? We got to come in on a Saturday?
Yes.
This isn't cool. Like I really like enjoy my weekends. Friday night is like me and my boys get wasted. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially my first 6 months in Korea. It's like every weekend was like, all right, I'm in Asia. This is crazy. You know what I mean? It's still a vacation. And
there's no last call.
Right. There's no last call.
Hell no, man.
Yeah, the bars stay open all night long.
Jeez.
And I remember I come in on a Saturday, and I'm just so hungover that I just don't know what to do with myself. So I pass out underneath the desk, just like trying to like, okay, we got like 30 minutes before the kids get here. So I'm just going to sleep under the desk. And then I wake up. That is some under the desk shit. And my boss is like, Gavin, teacher. And I was like, like my boss wakes me up and I'm under the desk.
Oh, wait. And so how long ago was this?
This is 2 years ago.
Yeah.
2 years ago.
Oh, so that's crazy. So you were 27. It's like, fuck, I'm 27 still doing this shit.
Yeah. I think I was 26 at the time.
It doesn't matter, man.
Yeah,
still, you're getting to that age, man.
But like she basically like nudges me with her foot, wakes me up. I'm like, I'm at work. I'm at work,
you're
drunk, passed out at a desk.
Floor.
Yeah. And she's just like, Gavin, teacher, why? And I was like I wasn't asleep. And I just started making these excuses and she just like walked away.
Oh, man.
That she was a little pissed off about that.
Yeah, for sure. She was like,
but I never got
she
in
wasn't
any,
smiling when she was thinking beer at that point.
I didn't get in trouble at all, though.
Yeah.
She was funny. She was like a nice, caring mother.
Dude, so have you ever heard of Jordan Craver?
Jordan Craver. No, is this a male? Jordan's one of those names.
It's a chick. It's a chick.
Huge.
It's like she's got like triple D's. No, like triple G tits. Like they're like stupid. They're like stupid.
I'll show you a picture.
Oh, yeah, that's not cool, man.
Yeah, they're
well.
Nah,
they're pretty.
Yeah,
they're pretty awesome.
good looking.
No, I don't know,
awesome.
man. That's like a mountain you can't climb.
It's too big for what I'm normally looking for. It's totally not natural. Yeah. But she's hot.
Wait. Are they natural?
No.
Okay. Now, if they were natural, then it's like, wow, she's special.
I could tell she probably had like stupid huge tits, and then she made them. Then she got them implants just so that they weren't flabby or something.
You know what I mean? What's funny about this picture? I don't know if you can see it on the camera there. It looks like she's just stretching, but honestly, she probably just like that's just how her boobs like drag her down. Like she's not doing yoga. She just like
Jesus
really
Christ
can't hold herself up.
I bring her up because Gavin, your boss, woke up when you were asleep under the desk, and it's kind of embarrassing. Well, at my first job in Korea, I haven't seen that one before.
It's not bad. Yeah, for being that big, yeah.
Not bad at all, man.
Yeah. Anyways, moving on. That's really distracting.
No stretch marks too. She must have got some good cream.
I don't know what she did. But
anyways,
it's working.
I'm at work.
Was waking up on
I'm at work.
Wonderland here?
No, this is my first Korean job.
Okay.
So
how long? Real quick, how long were you there? You weren't there for a whole year.
I was there for 9 months.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I went home for a year and a half, and then I came back.
Oh.
Okay. So I'm at this place, and this job, what is it? Everyone there has to stay till 7. And so there's like periods where I have like 2 hours with nothing to do.
Yeah.
And I'm like, really? Why do I have to be here? It's like my last class was 2 hours ago.
Oh, fuck.
And it was stupid. And then I'm like talking. I'm like, can I like go? Like, there's days where like my ex-girlfriend at the time my girlfriend. She came and visited me. I'm like, hey, like she's at the airport. Like I got my last class is at this time. Can I like leave early just to go so she's not waiting at the airport? And they're like, no, you have to just sit in your room.
Nah.
And so I'm like literally just sitting in my room doing nothing for hours on end. Like I got a lot of like I applied to graduate school essentially while at work. Like
right.
And I'm drawing all kinds of pictures. But I spend that time to FaceTime my the girlfriend at the time. I'd be FaceTiming her all the time
while at work.
Yeah, while at work, I would FaceTime. We all did.
Man.
We all the employees would FaceTime at work because we have hours on end.
Make you stay there. Shit,
Yeah.
I would have been.
Jesus.
I would have been applying for other jobs. Like, thank you. You got me this job. I got to put my CV together on your time.
But I'm sitting there. I'm FaceTiming my girlfriend at one point, and we were talking about silly stuff, and I showed her a picture of Jordan Craver, so I had to open on my computer. I had a picture of Jordan Craver, this giant fucking tits and like a hot smoking hot bikini, and then like I finished the conversation with my girlfriend, and I'm like doing other stuff on the computer, and I totally forgot about it. Yeah. And then my boss comes in, and she's like, "Oh, Garrett, like, can you do this?" And she like comes over. I'm like, "Oh yeah, here, let me pull it up. Like I'm supposed to have written something," and I like minimize it, and there's just this stupid hot chick with fucking triple D, triple G tits.
She had clothes on though.
Yeah, she was in like a hot bikini.
It wasn't that one that Gavin was showing.
Yeah,
it was like,
but my boss is literally just like, huh? I was like, oh shit! Like I almost, and I had to catch myself. I almost was like, I wasn't jacking off. I almost fucking said that like out loud. I wasn't jacking off.
It's like, and by the way, you just had a runny nose that week, so it's just dirty tissues on the desk.
I was just like, I was like, nah, I was FaceTiming my girlfriend, and so I sent her that picture.
This isn't helping the story.
I was just like,
man.
I mean, I was doing my lesson plans, and
Yeah. It was like,
Can I get the
it
water?
was awkward.
You didn't fill the water cups.
Yeah.
I didn't feel the cups, but the
I
pictures
got you.
over there.
Oh, chill.
Anyways, so yeah, that was my boss mom, but she didn't say anything. I think she was into me, my boss, a little bit.
Oh
Yeah, can you fill me up the cups over there?
I got you. What's up, man?
Just that one and that one. But yeah, we're hungover. What is it? Yesterday's company dinner wasn't as bad as the holiday party.
Thanks.
The holiday party. There's rumors of well, not rumors, but official story is I was partner dancing with my boss after we were just getting each other wasted. Like it's Korean culture. The boss pours you a drink, you have to drink it. Like Cindy comes up to me and I'll have like a full cup of beer, and she'll be like, "I want to drink with you." And I'm like, "Okay, yeah, cheers." And she's like, "No, that's not my cup."
She kind of got a deep voice, right?
Yeah. Well, she's like, "That's not my cup," but she's pointing at my cup, and she's like, "Finish. I want to drink with you." And so it's like I'm like, "Oh, okay." It's I like have to pound my whole cup just so that she could fill up me a new cup. And then we have to pound that one.
Right. It's like as if the drink that you have doesn't count. It's like,
that
I need
one
to
doesn't.
pour
That's
that
not
one
my
for you.
cup.
Yeah,
Finish
that's
that.
not the one that I gave you.
Yeah, man. Way Sheiks are nuts. Have you seen like the guys in suits just stumbling around because they're so drunk after Way Sheiks?
Well, we live here at a really interesting spot, man. Like every night outside of my house, like it's
Puke piles.
Yeah. Oh,
Stumbling.
Oh,
but it's just all the way
man.
2 a.m. Like these guys, where it's like, fuck, man, you got to be at work in 6 more hours, you know, and they're just fucking drunk, and you cannot leave because your boss hasn't left yet.
Yeah,
you know, so it's like you just got to do that, and they're just trying to move up the corporate ladder there too. So they're like, yeah, it's just it's the way it is, man.
It's
the way it is.
totally common. It's not like it's not required, and it's not like every interview has this question, but it's very normal for in an interview for the boss to ask you like, how many bottles of soju can you drink?
So that was so I was interviewing people at the job that I'm at here, and I was looking at it, and I had my idea of questions, what I'd like to hear from a potential employee.
Yeah.
And then one of the things from the template that the school that I'm working at gave me was it was talking about like, you know, Korean culture. And then it said like very explicitly, it was like drinking. It was part of it. It was like food, people, drinking. It was just like one of those. It was like, what do you mean? It was like, and yeah, I guess it is. So there's a gentleman that's hanging around our school now. We'll see how it goes. But it's one of those things where it's like, man, yeah, if you don't do that, you better have some equity. You better bring something else to the table. So it's like he doesn't drink, but he
knows
this
a lot
guy,
of jokes.
He can juggle swords. You know, he can do something. It's like he doesn't need to drink. And matter of fact, don't drink and juggle swords. So good on you. Yeah, like this guy's smart, right? So it's just one of those things where it's like if you gotta. It's almost like it's socially intelligent for you to be able to
hold
see
your
how
liquor.
important that is. Well, to hold your liquor, right.
To hold your liquor, that's huge, yeah.
Yeah.
Be able to drink a shitload and still be professional the next day.
But for you to just be cold turkey about it, though, then it's kind of like, all right, well, what else can you do? Like, because this is like literally like what we're trying to do is like we're saying this is how we bond. Like this is, and you know, it is. It gets like that because it's a professional atmosphere that's drunk. So you still have, it's not just a drunk atmosphere that's trying to be professional. It's like, it's professional first because you're on the it's a company thing. And it's like, okay, well, here's how, like, no, when I get drunk with my friends, I'm drunk a different way. When I get drunk at work, here's how I get drunk.
Yeah.
Right? You're kind of at work still because you're mandated to go. You can't just not go to a company dinner.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of like, everybody else was there.
Yeah. And I know people who are like, I don't drink. I'm like, what about Way Shakes? They're like, well, I drink at those because I have to. I'm like,
okay, yeah.
So you drink when your boss is drinking, but you never drink. She's like, no, I don't like the taste. But if my boss takes a shot, you know, I gotta take a shot. They turn away so the boss doesn't see the shot.
I'm trying to get our buddy Andrew, our coworker, to understand this. I'm like, look, I'm like, I like drinking, and so it's not an issue for me to drink at these company things. But I'm like, but it also doesn't matter if I like it. It's like their culture. Like, you're supposed to drink with them. And he's like turning down drinks from Mr. Juan. And I'm like
that's a huge diss.
Yeah, I'm like, Andrew, I'm like, it's not like you don't drink. Like, you do drink some. Like, you need to do it now.
Right,
like, you got a
Your-
suit. You got a suit. You're with all your fucking coworkers.
Yeah, it's almost like it's looked at as like a It's like an equalizer. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, everybody's doing this thing right now, you know, and then it is an excuse to like let loose. Like,
Yeah.
cause you know, like, hey, Mr. Juan is like, I don't know, like everybody just starts saying like some crazy shit, like off the wall shit, and then you know it all gets patched up and back to normal the next day. Like I didn't say that shit, right? But it's like, you know, I did, and I know you know I did. You know, it's like,
Yeah.
you know,
It's just it's funny, man. There's puke piles way too frequently in Korea, dude. I
saw one the other day, and it was alarmingly orange.
Oh man,
It was strange. It was like not like he ate like some sort of exotic fruit. It was like orange, like
he
it didn't
mango juice or something.
Well, no. I'm saying it's like that would have been okay. I was like, oh shit, okay, yeah, it's tangerine season. but it's like no,
really
it was just orange in the sense. It was like, what's that? It looks like some shit. Like my dad has like this. It looked like some orange kitty litter. It was weird, man. I don't know. It looked uncomfortable coming up for sure. But I don't know what he ate to get it that way. Anyway, so yeah, poop piles and shit.
You gotta be careful. You might slip in one. And
Oh yeah,
fall.
dude, I got a good story. Okay, so these guys know I ride an electric skateboard around Seoul. So I ride my electric skateboard from my house to Garrett's house to come do these podcasts and also just to hang out. And sometimes we hang out till pretty late. And then I go home at like 2 a.m. and it's pretty sketch because I'm riding on the streets and there's like drunk drivers and shit.
Right, and you got your little fucking blink what kind of batteries you can't even put a real battery in that.
No, you can recharge it. I got
no. I'm talking about like the little blinky lights, man.
Yeah, on my backpack.
Yeah,
I can recharge it.
Oh, those ones too.
Yeah,
okay, shit,
but
man.
it's a bike light that you can
2017.
recharge.
I guess right.
Yeah, but dude, so I'm hauling ass down this hill, and I'm going, and I'm very conscious of like cars coming up behind me. I don't want a drunk driver or some taxi driver to hit me, so I got my light on, but still got to be careful.
Most definitely, man.
And it's dark out, so you can't really see that far ahead of you on the street. And I'm going. Then all of a sudden, I see a puke pile, like a big one.
Oh, and you're like, you got to go through it.
I see it too late to like to do anything about it. And if you turn, and I don't want to be turning as I hit the puke pile because then my board will slide out from under me.
Yeah.
So I just fly through this puke pile. And that shit just flung all over me. Like, dude, I had puke all over my skateboard and all over my legs and my shoes.
And you can't react right there because it's like, I got to stay upright because I'm moving.
Yeah, because
there's asphalt under me. Yeah,
if I turned, my board would have slid out from under me.
Yeah,
so I made the conscious decision just go straight over it.
No, you're in that fight or flight. You're in that mode.
Yeah.
Like you were acting the same way you would if a fucking tiger jumped out of the bush. He was looking at you. You were just like, I just gotta go. It was the same thing, just a little less dramatic, but it was just like, I gotta take puke right now.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I went over on my back, still can't react.
Yeah, I was just like, "Argh." But yeah, it was disgusting. And then when I got home and I'm cleaning it up, it was like,
right, because you got to do that because it's your board.
It was my board and it's all over my feet and shit. I don't want to.
Yeah.
But dude, it was pure sangria. It was like a girl. It was a small.
He's like, I know the girl. I know the girl already.
It was 100% sangria. It was just a tiny little Korean girl. Just chugged way too much sangria, took a taxi home, and then got out of the taxi, puked right on the side of the street, not on the sidewalk, on the side of the street, and I flew through it. And I was like, fucking sangria vomit all over myself.
Well, oh man, I can just picture you just mad as fuck, nostrils flaring on on that thing.
I
It's
was
like,
pissed.
Yeah, right.
But I was so glad I didn't crash because I felt, even when I went over it straight, I felt the board be like hydroplaning, you know? Hydroplaning on puke, you know what I mean? It was like, okay, I have no traction. Okay, now I got traction again.
Right,
you know
just like, it's like at that point, because you know when you're driving a car, if you're hydroplaning, you like, just don't turn.
Right,
like, just ride it out, ride it out.
It was
That's what I'm
exactly
saying.
that.
You just know it's like you make sacrifices like that. Like, it's weird. Like, your body would just kick in and just be like, all right, I'm taking puke on me right now. I just got to take somebody else's puke real quick. I'll get through it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to clean that. I'm pissed. Okay.
Just don't crash.
But I can't. Yeah, but I can't do that because that last thing I want is to have that shit on me and then clean up road rash.
Yeah.
You know, it's like then I'm like, oh, that shit hurts. Yeah.